Now, police and road safety experts are calling for motorists to be given penalty points on their driving licences for failing to wear a seatbelt. At the moment, drivers can be fined up to £500, but the offence is not endorsable. They're hoping the government will change that in its upcoming road safety review. And as Scott Bingham reports, it comes as artificial intelligence cameras have captured thousands of motorists in Devon and Cornwall failing to buckle up.
I'll tell you how to remember. Clunk, click.
A famous seatbelt safety campaign on BBC News in 1971.
Clunk, click, eh? Well, I'll remember that.
While all new vehicles were fitted with seatbelts from the mid-60s, it wasn't until 1983 that it actually became a legal requirement for drivers and front seat passengers to wear them. 8 years later, it was extended to rear seat passengers too. And until recently, around 97% of us seem to have been getting the message. But these pictures show there are still people failing to wear seatbelts themselves and, worryingly, also failing to secure young children.
Surely your child is the most precious cargo you can carry, and it defies belief that people treat the safety of their children in such a casual manner.
The images were captured by AI cameras which have been operating across Devon and Cornwall over the last 12 months. The team collated some 10,000 offences and were surprised that more than 6,000 were for seatbelts.
This camera detects distraction, mobile phone type offences and seatbelts, and we thought we'd see a greater number of mobile phones. What it's turned out is almost double the number of seatbelts that we have mobile phone, and this is both surprising and a real concern that people don't belt up. It's for their safety.
And a large proportion of those killed in road accidents who were not wearing seatbelts were younger people aged 16 to 24.
There isn't a generational knowledge transfer between people. So you can think you've addressed the problem and that problem is gone, but it actually creeps back in again. And so what we've learned is that there are some people who will just habitually not wear the seatbelt.
One way of breaking that habit could be by making seatbelt offences endorsable. At the moment, offenders can be fined up to £500, but do not get points on their driving licences. Police and motoring organisations are hoping that might change in the government's upcoming road safety review.
We do believe that they will be looking at making the non-wearing of seatbelts an endorsable offence, probably 3 penalty points. So I certainly think that would be a step in the right direction.
In a statement, the Department for Transport said road safety measures have not been reviewed for more than a decade, and we will set out the next steps for our strategy for road safety in due course. Scott Bingham, BBC Spotlight.